insurance, paid holidays, 401k, matching, and more. Apply at careers.megit.com.
Increasing clouds tonight, low of 51. Showers likely mainly after 2 tomorrow afternoon, mostly cloudy, high of 68. Wind gusts up to 25. Tomorrow night, showers, possible thunderstorm, a low of 50. Showers and a possible thunderstorm Friday, otherwise partly sunny, high of 62. Scattered showers before 2 on Saturday, sunny, high of 63.
It's time for the Rebel Roundup on Z105 WRNZ FM. Live from the Old Bridge Grill at Old Bridge Golf Course, the Rebel Roundup is a weekly football show about Boyle County football with the coaching staff of the Rebels. Now, here's your host of Rebel Roundup, Steve Bertram.
And good evening, everybody. And apparently we are close to getting some much-needed rain around this area. Good evening. Welcome to Rebel Roundup. Tonight, we are at Boyle County High School, where the Rebels are having a senior meal. Tomorrow night is senior night for Boyle County, and the parents and boosters, we'll just say the parents have put together a meal for these young men. They'll probably want something afterwards, and might be something from Old Bridge Grill and Restaurant. Old Bridge Grill and Restaurant hosting and sponsoring the Rebel Roundup tonight and every Thursday evening as we talk about Boyle County football on Z105 and streaming at hometownlive.net. You can call ahead for carryout at Old Bridge, 859-236-1237. Some of their favorite menu items that they have now, new, the pulled pork sandwich. Some of the old standbys, the Old Bridge burger, that's a half-pound juicy Angus beef burger. You can add cheese and bacon to it. Par 3 burger, a little smaller, maybe a third of a pound, and it's same things. You can add cheese and bacon to them. Grilled ribeye sandwich, tender and juicy grilled ribeye. Grilled chicken breast sandwiches, some with Swiss cheese, grilled onions, and smoky bacon. Cod fillet sandwiches. It's a 5-ounce cod fillet, fried golden brown, served on a bun with tartar sauce. Plus, you can get chicken salad and chicken tenders. Just call ahead for carryout at 859-236-1237. And check out their appetizers, too. You're going to have something to go with that burger or pulled pork sandwich or ribeye or chicken breast or cod fillet or chicken salad. You can get French fries, pepper jack shots, tater tots, onion rings, buttered mushrooms, pretzels and beer cheese, and new on the menu, pizza bites. Again, you can eat in, carry out, whatever you like. At Old Bridge Grill and Restaurant. Call ahead again for carry out at 859-236-1237. Well, Boyle County will be closing out its regular season at home tomorrow night when they finish up their district schedule as they take on Wayne County. Wayne County coming in with a record of 6-2. And let's see where I hid my notes. I can never keep them together anymore. Such is life. The top 10 teams in Class 4A RPI this week. Number 1 is Franklin County. Number 2, Covington Catholic. Number 3, Paducah Tillman. Number 4, Boyle County. Number 5, Ashland. Number 6, Corbin. And this reminder, those top 6 teams are all undefeated. The number 7 team is North Oldham, number 8, Taylor County, number 9, DeSales, and number 10, Johnson Central. And here's what the top 10 teams are doing tomorrow night. Number 1, Franklin County entertains Western Hills. Number 2, Covington Catholic travels to Mason County. Number 3, Paducah Tillman is at Callaway County. As I told you a moment ago, number 4, Boyle County entertains number 8, Wayne County. And that is incorrect. They are not ranked 8th. They are 11th, I believe. Taylor County is the number 8 team. Taylor County tonight plays Lincoln County. Number 5, Ashland is at number 10, Johnson Central. Be an interesting game, no doubt. Number 6, Corbin entertains Perry County Central. Number 7, North Oldham entertains Spencer County. And number 9, DeSales hosts Doss. Coach Justin Haddix will be joining us momentarily here as we get ready for the ball game tomorrow night, which you can hear right here on Z105. The top 3 RPI teams across the state. Again, in 1A, Kentucky Country Day is number 1, followed by Campbellsville and Pikeville. In 2A, the top 3 are Owensboro Catholic, Mayfield, and Beechwood. Somerset is 6th, and Washington County is 12th. In 3A, Christian Academy of Louisville is on top. Union County 2nd, Bell County 3rd, Mercer County is 5th, and Rockcastle County is 7th. In Class 4A, again, the top 3 are Franklin County, Covington Catholic, and Paducah Tillman. Boyle County is 4th. In 5A, number 1 is Fort Thomas Highlands. South Warren is 2nd, coached by former Boyle County quarterback Brandon Smith. And Scott County is ranked 3rd. Class 6A, Manual is number 1, Male 2nd, and Bullitt East is 3rd. The unbeaten ranks continue to dwindle as we get near the season's end. In Class 1A, Kentucky Country Day, Campbellsville, and Sayre are unbeaten. In 2A, Owensboro Catholic is the only unbeaten team there. There are 2 teams in 3A that have not been beaten, Union County and Hart County. In 4A, 6 teams are 8-0 right now. Paducah Tillman, Franklin County, Covington Catholic, Ashland, Boyle County, and Corbin. There are no unbeaten teams in 5A and no unbeaten teams in 6A. On the other side of the coin, there are several teams that still have not tasted victory yet. In 1A, Ballard Memorial and Berea. 2A, Caldwell County, Fort Knox, and Danville. Danville will be hosting Breathitt County tomorrow night here in town on our sister station, WHIR-FM, as the Ads of Frank Parks try to get that first win. In 3A, LaRue County, Pendleton County, and McCreary Central winless. 4A, Holmes. 5A, Iroquois and Anderson County. And in 6A, Lexington Henry Clay. So that's a look at teams across the state and how they're doing as far as unbeatens and winless teams go. Boyle County coming into this final game of the district and their last home game of the year, coming off a 58-14 win over Lincoln County. It'll be senior night for 8 seniors, and we're going to read them off by number. Number 2, Sage Dawson. Number 10, Avery Bodner. Number 15, Keenan Stewart. Number 26, Josh Bixler. Number 33, Lance Sloan. Number 50, Jace Crow. Number 58, Austin Gorley. And number 59, Aiden Gossard. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll be talking with, hopefully, Coach Justin Haddix. And we'll do that after these messages on the Hometown Radio Network.
This is your season to save on our incredible selection of new Kias from Cartown Kia.
It's your choice, the new 2023 Kia Sportage or the new 2023 Kia Sorento. Just $349 down and $349 per month.
Unmatched design, performance, and savings all in one at Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
2023 Kia Sportage, 2318 due at signing, 2023 Kia Sorento, 2556 due at signing, $349 down, $349 per month, 36-month lease, 10,000 miles per year, plus tax, title, license, doc, and acquisition fees with approved credit. No security deposit required. All incentives to dealer price may not include dealer added options. See dealer for details. Offer expires October 31st, 2023.
Every fan knows the advantages of playing on their home field. Hi, I'm Patrick McClure from McClure Bailey. Proud to be a lifelong resident of Danville and Boyle County. Our firm can provide a variety of services to meet the legal needs of you and our community. We're all local attorneys. We understand the needs of the people from Danville and Boyle County because we are people of Danville and Boyle County. Call the hometown team of McClure Bailey at 236-8888. Now located at 426 South 4th Street, just south of downtown Danville. Go Ads, go Cats, and go Rebels. This is an advertisement.
Hi folks, Mike Gay here, HR Manager with Essity. At Essity, we want to wish all of our local high schools good luck during this season. We're proud to sponsor Mercer County, Bergen, Boyle County, Danville, and Garrett County. All of these schools will produce our future employees, and we're rooting for you all this season. So go Ads, go Rebels, go Titans, go Bulldogs, and go Golden Lions. So thanks again from Essity in Harrodsburg and Danville for representing our communities in a great way.
Hey everybody, this is Eddie Montgomery from Montgomery Gentry, and I want to invite all my friends and neighbors to come join the fun at Old Bridge Golf Club. From the best hamburgers you can eat to a golf course that's fun and hard to beat, we got it going on at Old Bridge.
And Eddie, I'll start my music career. Everybody can hear me sing just like John Daly out at Old Bridge.
Oh, no, Mike. No. Come on out and join us for golf, food, fellowship, and fun at Old Bridge, and I'll keep Mike from singing. Please, hurry.
Hi, my name is Sam Tiller. I'm an agent here at the Boyle County, Kentucky Farm Bureau. Growing up here in Boyle County helps me understand your needs, and it makes me passionate about serving our community through exceptional customer service. To learn more about the advantages of becoming a Kentucky Farm Bureau member, stop by the office on the Danville Bypass or give me a call at 859-236-4081. At 859-236-4081. Ask for Sam. I'm big on commitment.
Thompson Service Center is a local hometown garage that has experience, knowledge, and know-how to repair any vehicle. They can handle any work under the hood, get you new tires, need an oil change. They start at just $42. Thompson's on East Lexington Avenue in Danville. Call 239-8001.
The Danville Mailing Center makes shipping easy. UPS, FedEx, DHL, U.S. Postal Service. Let them find the fastest or most economical way. They'll even pack it up. It's the no-hassle way to ship. The Danville Mailing Center on Jane Trail across from McDonald's. Ask for your $3 discount.
And now back to the Rebel Roundup on Z105 WRNZ FM.
And we are back on Rebel Roundup, brought to you by Old Bridge Grill and Restaurant. Old Bridge has a vast menu item, just about anything you would like. They've got salads, wraps, and more, quesadillas, grilled chicken wraps, chicken bacon ranch wrap. They've got hot dogs, hot dogs, grilled cheese, shrimp and fish baskets, and pizza, 12-inch pizzas, cheese, pepperoni, or sausage. All their sides are cooked to order, crinkle-cut fries, onion rings, and tater tots, too. Check them out at Old Bridge Grill and Restaurant. Call ahead for carryout at 859-236-1237. Well, we're still waiting on Coach Justin Haddix to join us here on the show tonight. Boyle County is 8-0 on the season. They are the highest scoring team in the state at just over 50 points a game. And they also own the biggest point differential on average which is about 36, 37 points a game in the state also. They've had what I would call a marvelous year to this point. They've been challenged in some games. They've blown out others, and it's just what they do. This year, they've got a really balanced ball club. It's just like last week's win over Lincoln County, 58-14. Boyle jumped on top by recovering a fumble in the end zone. Avery Bodner jumped on it. Andrew Carr tacked on the extra point. It was 7-0. But Lincoln County tried to play a little ball control, use as much of the clock as they could, and they went down and scored in the first quarter to tie it up at 7-all. It was a Horton to Horton connection. The Twins, Sawyer the quarterback, Seth a receiver. Anyway, they caught a 14-yard pass, hooked up on that for a touchdown to make it 7-6, and Colby Towns tacked on the extra point, and it was 7-all. From that point on, it was all Boyle County. Tavy Quisenberry scored 2 touchdowns in that first quarter. One 25-yard rush. Andrew Carr's point after was good to make it 14-7. And then Quisenberry returned a punt 61 yards for a touchdown. Andrew Carr again with a point after, and it was 21-7 at the end of the first quarter. Now, you need to understand what this game looked like. Boyle County found another way to defeat someone, and this was with their defense. They scored early in the second quarter. Avery Bodner on a 6-yard pass from Sage Dawson. Andrew Carr's point after, again, good, 28-7 Boyle. Then the old rip, recover, and score. Brock Driver saw the ball out in the hand of the quarterback, Sawyer Horton, as he was making his trying to get away from a rush. Driver reached in, stripped the ball. It rolled down to about the inside the 10, where Sage Dawson picked it up and took it into the end zone, and just like that, it was 34-7. Carr's point after again was good, 35-7 Boyle. And the Rebels continued. Once they started getting a little offense going, Demarie Brown hauled in a 4-yard pass from Sage Dawson. Point after was good, 42-7. And the Rebels went up at halftime by the score of 49-7 when Tavy Quisenberry got his 3rd touchdown of the first half on a 13-yard run. Andrew Carr's point after again good, 49-7 and a running clock at halftime. In the third quarter, Austin Bodner hauled in a 21-yard pass from Baylor Murphy. Sage Dawson, by the way, was 4 of 4 throwing the ball the other night. Baylor Murphy came on, had his biggest game as a Rebel. He had 9 of 15 passes for 113 yards. Johnny Adkins scored a touchdown in the fourth quarter for Lincoln County on a pass from Brennan Hazlett. They kicked the point after, made it 55-14. And Boyle then got the opportunity to kick a late field goal. It was practice. They took the chance, And Andrew Carr booted his first field goal of the year, a 23-yarder, to make the final score Boyle County 58, Lincoln County 14. Justin Haddix is joining us now, and boy, I've just been rolling here, talking all to myself, and wondering, well, what kind of speech is he giving in there? I talked about the defense coming up with stepping forward to make plays. The rips were just, I had my glasses, field glasses on Brock Drivers, and watched him go in there and rip that ball out. And that was, they tried that several times.
Yeah, that's something you talk about on defense is you want to get turnovers, you want to do this, and it's one of those things, you practice all these things, and we do that every Tuesday and Wednesday. We have a turnover drill. We have all this kind of going on to emphasize turnovers. And defensively, obviously we want to make the tackle, but when we get them wrapped up, you got to get the ball out. And the more you watch the NFL and the college, it's a constant punching at the ball, ripping the ball. Somebody get them held up. We work vice tackling. You still got to secure the tackle. We don't want to just say go for the ball, but got to secure the tackle, blocking and tackling. But when you get them stood up, start ripping the ball, punching the ball out, and turnovers are huge in a game. And that was a big. Hey, our offense only got 11 or so plays because we had 2 defensive touchdowns or big plays on that.
And what do you tell your defense after when you go in at halftime after 2 big plays they've made like that?
Just talking about reiterating, hey, we're doing the right things. This is what we need to do. We just continue to do that. Do your job. And we had to do some adjustments there. They drove the ball down and scored on us one time, and it was us not getting lined up, us not, we had a penalty. We gave up a 3rd and long. Then we give up a back down the middle, which we've been working on all week in practice. So that's something that we've got to focus on and get better. But you're proud. With our offense, if we can get the ball, good things are going to happen. And a lot of times teams are going to start kind of holding the ball from us. And defensively, you can't let them keep the ball over and over. You got to have turnovers. You got to have stops. You got to do this. So that's been a focus.
It looked like their game plan was going to be ball control. The Lane kid, I thought, ran the ball very, very decently. They didn't try to do anything big or anything like that, but I think he wound up with
56 yards.
Yeah, looked like he had more than that on 18 carries, but still, they tried to control the tempo of the ball game.
Yeah, and that sometimes gets frustrating on us when you got a really good offense when you're sitting on the sideline the whole game, and that's going to be some people's game plan, and I don't blame them for that. It is a frustrating thing being an offensive play caller when they're all sitting over here the whole time, and defense, we're giving up 3rd downs, we're doing this, but we adjusted well. We got turnovers. We played on a short field most of the night. So those were all good things to continue to work forward. And it takes everything. And we've seen that all year. It's been, the offense is going to it's a team. The defense having a bad night, offense got to continue to score. LCA doing this going on. Sometimes the offense is not going to have a good game, then the defense has got to have stops. So special teams, you look, special teams big in the Lexcath game really kind of changed that game. It and Scott County, we took kick returns back. That changed the momentum of the game. And you got to have those things throughout a season, and you hope a 15-game season there's going to be points where each phase is going to have to make some plays. And we've done that so far, and we hopefully continue to do that.
And late in the game, you got a live opportunity to try to get out there and set up for a field goal late.
Yeah, that's something I want to score touchdowns. That's just me want to score. And our assistants, I know Coach Leffy and some of the other guys, hey, let's try a field goal. Let's do this. Sounds good. Let's go. And just to get that, we have faith. Not that I don't have faith in Andrew Carr doing it, but it's just my mentality of wanting to score. We got to score. And but he went in there, kicked a great ball, great snap, great hold, and getting in those situations is good for him to get reps where I remember going back, I think, Jackson Smith hit 4 field goals against Lexcath in a playoff game maybe or something earlier than that and won the ball game.
We talked before the game when we were doing our pregame show, and I said that, it's like in golf, you drive for show and putt for dough. Mm-hmm. Defense in sports wins championships.
Yep.
And, boy, you just came out there and proved me right.
Yeah. We talk about that a lot. Our defense has to be the constant because there could be a game, and I'm not making an excuse, and you'll never hear me say this, it rained today, there was no balls on the ground, there was no nothing, but you're going to have a bad weather game. You're going to have something that maybe you're a little off on offense, and the defense has to be the constant to win because you can't win big games if you don't play great defense. It's going to eventually bite you. With that, I said, I think I look at a team, and I love Lincoln Riley and what he does at USC. I love what they do offensively, Caleb Williams, and they do all this, but they're never going to consistently beat the teams they're supposed to until they start playing good defense. And that's in everything, in all football.
You're listening to Rebel Roundup. We're going to take a break and be back with Coach Justin Haddix after these messages on the Hometown Radio Network.
Yep. They ran this way.
88 Heating and Air. 88 is on the way. Large enough to serve you, small enough to care. Since 1984. 88. Always on time with our professional team when we show up at your door. 88. Residential and commercial, day or night. 88heatingandair.com does it right. 88 Heating and Air. 88 is on the way.
Hi, this is Jenny at the Danville Nutrition Center. Get ready for the great outdoors with our Rootology sinus and allergy support products. Or try our DEET-free, all-natural bug repellents that are safe for the whole family. We even have a natural bug repellent for dogs, which is specially formulated to repel mosquitoes, flies, fleas, and ticks. Enjoy the great outdoors naturally by visiting your locally owned Danville Nutrition Center. We are located at 802 South 4th Street in Danville.
Intercounty Energy wants you to put safety first when you're working outside. Always look up to see if there are overhead power lines, and be sure to stay clear of them. For safety's sake, always hire a professional to trim trees instead of doing it yourself. Remember, a tree limb cut in the wrong place could fall on a power line and cause you a world of hurt. If you do decide to do the work yourself, always protect your eyes and hands by wearing safety glasses and gloves. Intercounty Energy cares about your safety. Look up, be alert, and stay safe.
Lawson's Tractor 2, your local Kubota equipment dealer, wants to help you deliver a job done right. That's why they want you to know that the new Kubota inventory is arriving daily. You have work to do. They have the reliability and durability and versatile lineup to help you do it all. Visit Lawson's Tractor 2 today for all your equipment needs. Lawson's Tractor 2, 4 miles south of Danville on Highway 127, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. Lawson's Tractor 2.
Kentucky has one of the most expansive state park systems in the nation. For decades, the parks have been bringing people together for family reunions, fishing, hiking, and a wealth of other activities. What's your favorite memory of a Kentucky state park? Unfortunately, it takes more than governmental support to keep the parks vibrant. The Kentucky State Parks Foundation raises money to create educational programs for elementary school kids to connect them with nature, handicappable hiking trails, and the preservation of historical artifacts. Make a tax-deductible donation online at KentuckyStateParksFoundation.org.
This Saturday in Danville at Morning Point with their annual cruise-in 1 to 3. Enjoy cool cars, cool music from the SOS Band, Elkhorn Pickers, and food trucks. See you Saturday, Danville Morning Point, Perryville Road for the cool cruise-in. See you Saturday, Danville Morning Point, Perryville Road, cruise-in. Broadcast 1 to 3 live on Z105.
Hi, my name is Barb Massey. I am your local AAA insurance agent, and I provide my clients with the best coverage possible for auto, home, and life insurance through AAA. I'm located at 321 West Walnut Street, across from Ephraim McDowell. Stop by or call 859-425-5741.
And now back to the Rebel Roundup on Z105 WRNZ FM.
Back on the Old Bridge Rebel Roundup, Steve Bertram along with Boyle County head coach John Justin Haddix. Boyle County has its senior night coming up tomorrow night as they entertain a decent Wayne County ball club. Let's talk about those seniors. You've got 9 of them. They've done marvelous things.
Yeah, that's what I was just talking about. We're having a senior meal tonight, and I was just talking, had our whole team in there besides our freshmen. They're playing at Frederick Douglass, but had their the seniors and the parents. And we usually do it Friday night after the game. We decided to switch it up and do it Thursday night before, kind of go over that. This group is my first group since I've been here, so you can say I had them when they were freshmen, and from there on out, and just seeing what they've done. Everybody talks about they won 3 state championships, but what they've done and how they've matured and grown is special to me. Just seeing that, of the leadership that's grown with that. Kind of going through each one of them. I'm going to go backwards up towards the front. But Aiden Gosser is a kid. He's been injured most this year, started a couple games, was a sub last year for us and shown some potential to be there and injured, had a collarbone. So he's been out most of the year. Austin Gorley is a senior whose kid started since he was a sophomore. Just a Jolly Green Giant, big guy, does whatever we ask of him, 6'4". He's probably closer to 300, 305. Start playing both ways for us this year and done a great job. He's a big guy. I know we all did it. He was King Trident in a play. He loves the arts. He's in the Performing Arts Center. He's doing this. Just a great, dealt with some things here in the last year or so with his mother passed away, and he's dealt with that remarkably in what it is and just what he brings every day. Another guy, Jace Crow, is a guy. He's number 44. He's number 50. He's whatever number we ask him to do. Jace is a jack of all trades, and I'm sure when they're doing scouting reports and they put up, hey, this kid's 5'8", 170 on the scouting report, and he's playing defensive end, they think, hey, we're going to run there. And I hope they do. I hope they continue to do that. And he's just a bear dog. I said he's not scared of anything. He's wrestled, multi-sport guy, just a competitor. And what you see on Friday night, we see every day in practice that he brings. And it's made everybody around him better. He's that guy he plays linebacker, plays D-line. He tried nose, he's playing guard. Whatever we ask of him, Jace has just shown up and done. And joy to coach somebody, really, really, you're going to miss his leadership. And he's not so much of a talker, but he does it with his play. He's a doer. He's a doer. That's right. Lance Sloan's a kid this year who's really helped us. He was more of a special teams guy for us last year. Now he's more of our inline tight end. He can catch and do some things. We used him more as a blocker, but he can do some more things, and he's gotten better for us. We looked at maybe where's he going to fit. Is he going to fit at linebacker? Is he going to fit at tight end? Because our job as coaches put our best 11 on the field, and where he fits for us is at tight end right now. And he's doing a good job and getting better, getting the hang of it, and it's a lot to do for that situation.
Long snapper,
yes,
too.
well, he long snapped a lot, and we had him doing punts, this one doing this one, and then we've had to switch, and anytime we've asked upon him, he's always been there. Lance Sloan has. New guy, Chandler Payne, he came into us last spring. Was playing some receiver, DB, some free safety, played a little bit, and then ended up tearing his ACL in practice. So, we miss Chandler. He's always around, always just a fun guy to be around and do this. Another guy who joined us this spring was Josh Bixler. I think he was a guy who was ruled ineligible in the beginning. We were able to get him out. We found out at 4 o'clock. And when he first came here, there was a lot of negative about him of the type of kid he was. I'd heard all the negative things because he came from the crosstown school. And all I know is every time I pulled in here in the morning at 6:30, he was one of the first guys. And he was meeting me at the door to work out in the mornings at 6:30 in the morning. I'm like, I don't see all these things. And, it's one of those things. And everybody, when you come, you get a fresh start. It's a clean slate. This is where you're at. We had a talk. Hey, this is what you're going to be for us. And Josh has been nothing but a joy to be around, and all of our coaches. And what he brings. He's going to play college football somewhere. Lance is going to play college football. Jace is going to go be an electrician. That's what he wants to do. Austin Gorley is going to he's got a chance to play football, or he could do something in the arts. He can do those things. So do that. But Josh is playing defensive end for us, and he brings the energy. And what he means to our team, just every day bringing the energy in practice. It's not you see this guy's like a Tasmanian devil on Friday night coming after the quarterback. He's the same way out here in practice. And what he does is made us better. And that's what you want. We talk about iron sharpens iron. Next guy, Keenan Stewart, is a kid. He started since he was a sophomore. And Keenan is just Mr. Reliable. And he's played Z, does a great job blocking on the edge. He understands what we want to do. He's a really smart kid. He's also back up at free safety for this. So he's playing behind Tavy on defense, but he's a guy that we put in and have he can do that. And plays receiver, is really good. I know Coach Smith came up with that one little thing. He was a bass catcher, the pass catcher, with it. But he's great on the fishing team and did that, plays baseball, does everything. Just a great kid and does anything we ask of him. And his body changed his body. Really, really gotten better from him. And I'll never forget, he had a big third down catch in the state finals last year. And, it was a play we did. I said, hey, we're going to run this one. He's got it. They play this stage, this is where you're going with the ball. And, boom, caught it. I thought he scored, and they called they grabbed him from the back of the jersey. They called a horse collar, but then took it off. But big catch in the state championship game. The next guy, first play I remember is we're playing in the state finals, and we said, hey, we got to have a corner go in. And this kid hadn't practiced a whole lot at corner as a freshman. Here he is as a freshman. He kind of played some of our nickel package and covering. And I said, put Avery in. He'll do it because he didn't. I had him in class. And everybody wanted to be on Avery's team. He won whatever he did. You could tell, like, people just gravitated to this kid. And Avery Bodner, go. He makes – the kid hadn't thrown an interception all year. It's right in front of our sideline. I can close my eyes. I can see it. They run a sprint-out pass. We call it smoke. It's sprint-out smash. You got a little out in a corner. He drives it, catches it diving in the fourth quarter, and we get it on our own 40. We should have finished the game and scored a touchdown on that drive, and it didn't have to go to overtime. But just that play for Avery. So then as a sophomore, he's got to come in. He's playing a little bit, played quarterback coming up. As a sophomore, he comes in, 1,200 yards rushing. Plays both ways as a sophomore on a state championship team. Makes some big runs. Last year's a junior, just a leader. Plays strong safety, plays running back, big fourth down plays. Another play last year is 4th and 2. We run it. We block it wrong. Got a guy coming off the edge, makes him miss, reaches, extends for a first down on 4th down. We score right before the half. That was maybe the biggest play of the game on 4th and 2 in the second quarter. But it's funny the things you remember about him. But Avery's a winner. He's a competitor. He doesn't care about getting the ball. Doesn't care about this. We had DeMarie came in, played strong safety. Hey, Avery, need you to play linebacker. You'll help us. Kind of like the same situation of Jagger played free safety his junior year, and we had to have him his senior year. He had to play linebacker. Coach, I'll do whatever. Put the best one. And that's Avery. He said, I'll do whatever we need to do. Leading tackler, leading sacker. Had more sacks than anybody on our team. Just a competitor in anything we ask of him. Next guy, Sage Dawson. Sage came in here as a sophomore, and he played 2 years at quarterback at neighboring school, and came here to compete and do this. Jagger Gillis ends up coming back, taking a COVID year. The kid had only played quarterback his whole life. He only played quarterbacks. Well, the best is going to play. If you come here, you're the best. We're going to play, put you – if you're the best at some other position, if you want to play, you're going to have to play this because this guy's better. Jagger's better right now. Coach, I'll do whatever I need to do. And ended up never played defense for his life, ends up starting corner for us the whole year. Plays corner and plays receiver. I remember he caught a big, long touchdown pass against Lexington Catholic in the playoff game, like 76 yards on a deep ball, just ran right by the guy. And then we're playing Johnson Central in the finals in 21. And we're in here on Sunday night. We're meeting as coaches, and the way that they play is downhill, like run 95% of the time. And, your corner, you're trying to put your best tacklers in the game. So we're sitting there. We're going to play this defense. And I was like, I don't know if this is a game for Sage because he's 155 pounds. And he came in at 132, and he put on 20 pounds and changed his body completely. That's another thing. But I said, I don't know if this is his game, if he can do this or not. We're practicing, and I told him, I said, hey, man, if we got to tackle. We got to be this. Guess who ends up leading us in tackles in the game? Sage Dawson leads us in tackles in the whole game, and makes plays. I remember they broke a little fullback out, and he's gone. Sage takes him down, cuts his legs out, takes him down, gets us another play. We end up stopping him on that drive. But then offensively, playing the next year, he's starting quarterback as a junior, and playing quarterback's hard. Playing quarterback's hard for me. It's there's a lot to it. You got to be the leader out there. You get all the glory and all the blame. And I've got a special relationship with those guys that play quarterback. And it's not an easy. It's a hard. I'm hard on them, and it's they get the brunt end of a lot of things. It may be not their fault, but they got to take the lashing for it, or the tongue lashing, and we make a joke of like touching the goalpost. If they mess up, the quarterback don't run a whole lot. I'm like, hey, go ahead and hit the goalpost, and it may be embarrassing. Well, if you don't want to do that, do what you're coached to do, and do this. But he handles that. He's just like water off a duck's back. He doesn't bother him, and he just plays. He's very calm and cool, and played well. Got hurt last year. We thought we lost him for the season. Came back in the third round against Lexington Catholic, and it was like he was a different kid. He turned on, and just a competitor, a football player, does whatever we ask of him. Two-way starter, last 2 years for us at quarterback and DB. Everybody's like, what do you mean? I said, he's a football player, and he's going to play football. If you're worried about getting hurt, you can get hurt walking down the street here. We're going to play our best ones, and he's definitely one of them.
All right. What's practice been like this week?
It's been competitive. We've made it tough. We had a great day on Tuesday. Yesterday was a good day. Probably Tuesday, if I was ranking them, was a little bit better than it. But they know, I said, we talked in there about it flies by. Time just flies by. I remember it's like we were July 10th meeting out here, and first day of practice, and we're in helmets and throwing 7-on-7. And then now here it is, senior night. Next to the last, we got one more guaranteed game at home after this one. So we got to take care of business.
We're going to be back and talk about tomorrow night's opponent, Wayne County, and we'll do that after these messages on the Rebel Roundtable.
Would you like to receive a free gift? Refer a friend or family member to Farmers National Bank and receive your free gift. It's simple. Visit the bank's website at fnbky.com. And when your friend opens a Farmers National Bank checking account, you receive a free gift. Stop by a Farmers National Bank office in Danville, Bergen, Harrodsburg, Junction City, Lancaster, Liberty, Middleburg, Perryville, and Stanford. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, I'm Jessica Johnson with Kentucky Farm Bureau. As your local agent, proud to serve Boyle and Danville community and help you get the right protection for your home, auto, life, and business. Kentucky Farm Bureau has provided folks in the Bluegrass with quality insurance and dependable service since 1943. I'd love the opportunity to earn your business. For a free quote, give me a call at 859-583-4920 or stop by our office in Danville on the bypass and ask for Jess. I'm big on commitment.
Hey, Eddie Montgomery, I'm thinking about starting a new music career, kind of like John Daly. This is my course, na-na-na-na-na, where I was born. I love to play. I shot 2 under yesterday out at Old Bridge.
Mike, hold it. Please stick to golf proing and let me do the singing, okay, brother?
But I'm just so excited about everything we're doing to make Old Bridge better. It's a lot of fun out there, and I want to invite all my friends to come out.
Oh, please, somebody. No. Somebody get me to Old Bridge, because I need a drink. Please.
Hi, folks. Mike Gay here, HR Manager with Essity. At Essity, we want to wish all of our local high schools good luck during this season. We're proud to sponsor Mercer County, Bergen, Boyle County, Danville, and Garrett County. All of these schools will produce our future employees, and we're rooting for you all this season. So go Ads, go Rebels, go Titans, go Bulldogs, and go Golden Lions. So thanks again from Essity in Harrodsburg and Danville for representing our communities in a great way.
Take advantage of spooktacular savings at Don Franklin Family of Dealerships. Choose from thousands of new and pre-owned vehicles. Plus, Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage is available for most makes and models. Hurry into Don Franklin or DonFranklinAuto.com.
ADA Heating and Air. ADA is on the way. Residential and commercial, day or night. ADAHeatingandAir.com. Does it right. ADA Heating and Air. ADA is on the way.
to the Rebel Roundup on Z105 WRNZ FM.
And welcome to the final portion of tonight's Rebel Roundup, brought to you by Old Bridge Grill and Restaurant. Check out their favorites, the Old Bridge Burger, that's a half-pound of juicy Angus beef. Par 3 Burger, both of them you can add cheese to and bacon also. The grilled ribeye sandwich, it's tender and juicy. Try it with grilled onions too. You can get grilled chicken breast topped with Swiss cheese, grilled onions, and smoky bacon. Cod fillet sandwiches. New on the menu is a pulled pork sandwich. Call ahead for carryout, 859-236-1237. That's 859-236-1237. Got plenty of appetizers, too. Pepper jack shots top the list, French fries, tater tots, onion rings, and much more. Again, check them out. You can eat in, or you can call ahead and carry out. 859-236-1237 for Old Bridge Grill and Restaurant. We're back now in the final portion of tonight's show. Boyle County getting set to take on Wayne County. Wayne County, I thought, opened some eyes, Justin, at the start of the season. I think they won their first 4 games, and people were saying, well, what about this team? But I think they're 6-2 now. They got a stud receiver in Antoine Dumford. Apparently he's going to play basketball this year after skipping last year. Just a really, really good athlete.
Yeah, he started quarterback last year for them, and then now they've moved him to receiver. They got a freshman quarterback in Corbin Edwards, who's a good thrower. He throws the ball well and does a good job. And Coach Guffey used to play quarterback there, played for Sean Thompson, who's a good buddy of mine. And Coach Guffey, I've known him from a long time. We talk all the time. But, he feels like he's got a young team. They got an offensive lineman, number 55, who is Noah Pittman. And then his brother is Ethan Pittman, number 52, who are going to be good ones. Ethan's 52's a sophomore, and Noah's a senior, 6'4", 294, 295, got great size. Up front, plays both ways, does a good job, and they're a young team, really. I don't know how many. They don't have very many seniors. They start a lot of young guys. The Dumford kid's just is junior. He's a junior, and he's 6'3", 6'4", 185 pounds, goes up and attacks the ball. They play him on defense some. They get the ball to him, and I think he's one of the leading point scorers in the state, averages 15.5 points a game. In that
basketball average.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I think Tavy averages 14 something for us, and Avery averages almost 14. So he's a good football player. They do a good job of getting him the ball and scheme wise. We're going to have to come out and it's going to be a challenge for our secondary to make some plays, and then up front taking care of them too.
Will you? Well, that's not a fair question. I know you like to do what you do, and you're not concerned about what they do if you do what you do.
Mm-hmm.
But what kinds of things have you seen on film that impress you about this ball club?
Just the way that they can they find different ways to get him the ball. If you're averaging that many points, the next guy's 6.2, who's their kicker. So he's their main weapon. He's leading them in receiving. He's third in rushing. He's got the most rushing touchdowns, the most passing, or the most receptions. Pass averages 108 yards of receiving a game. And then he also, he's thrown, how many touchdowns has he thrown? Thrown 0 touchdowns. They put him back there in the Wildcat some in short yardage and get the ball to him that way. So they do a good job. We call it feed the studs. They feed their guy as far as what they're doing.
This team has been coming along here in the last 6-8 years and becoming more of a respectable football team. And I guess Coach Guffey is building that type of program there right now.
Well, Coach Thompson was there for a while and really got it. I'm trying to think of the year they were runner-up in the state 3A state championship. They lost to Belfry 3-0 in the state finals. I think that was around 2013, maybe. I think 13 when it was. Had a really good team. Coach Guffey was the quarterback in 2013. I'm pretty sure that's right because I went to that job that was in their district before. After that, and then I tell you, last time I played at Wayne County in 2019, they spanked me pretty good. They had Braden Sloan, and I think he ran for about 300 yards on me at that time. He's doing that at Eastern Kentucky right now. He's a starting running back for Eastern Kentucky. Had Braden Sloan, was a really good player. So, they're doing some good things over there. I think sometimes it goes in spurts just like everybody else with talent, and they've always done a good job, and Coach Thompson's did a great job there, and I think Coach Guffey will do a good job too.
Got it.
Was I right? 2013?
Yep, 2013. Seems like I did that.
I can remember that play. They had a guy in the flat. I don't know, he kind of got tipped or something. Had a chance to, could have kicked the field goal. He went for the touchdown, and I've been in that spot too. Sometimes when you're in the big game and you go for it and it doesn't quite work out, but a lot of respect for them and what they do over there.
Yeah, that year they ran through LaRue County, Corbin, Central, and Paducah-Tillman. I mean, that's pretty tough.
Yep.
What do you expect them to do tomorrow night or try to do? Will they do what Lincoln County did? Will they try to do what Taylor County did? Or is it going to be Wayne County doing what they want to try to do?
I think you're going to see some – they onside kick a lot. That's something talking about special teams. I think they're playing with house money as far as, hey, we're going to take chances. We're going to do this. And sometimes if you're not ready for that, it's nerve-wracking as a coach because here you're like, they're onside kicking. They may get an extra possession. So you're working all those things as much as you can to be prepared. We're going to be prepared for everything as best we can, and we just got to go out and execute. I'm sure they're going to try to get the ball to number 5 as much as they can. They're going to try to protect their quarterback. They're scouted us and doing some good things. Just Lincoln County had a few little things that we had to make some adjustments to what they've seen on film. So we'll see how that first little thing plays out, and then we'll go from there.
Some of these guys have been in the trenches, and they know what it's like to be in a big game, and this is a big game.
Yeah, it's a big game. It's a district game. This will finish out our district championship. Hopefully we pull it out, take care of a district championship for us, and get us rolling. I've talked to them about a snowball. So it's a snowball effect. You want to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and then, as you're playing, you're rolling down that hill and things are going good. Just keep stacking good days on good days, and then it rolls. You want to be an avalanche, as the playoffs start at the end of the season, and you get rolling till the end.
Keys to a Boyle County win tomorrow night, Coach.
Got to limit the big play. We got to stop number 5. Got to limit him from making big plays on us. Special teams going to be big. Limiting possessions, getting every possession we can, and offensively taking care of the football. It's one of those things. If they are holding the ball and keeping this, you can't press, and you start doing things out of character. Do what we're coached to do and play and have fun. Play Rebel football.
Good luck.
Thank you. Go Rebels.
Justin Haddock's the head coach of the Boyle County Rebels. Stay tuned. Coming up next, we'll have the Coach Spencer Crutchfield show and talk about Garrett County football. Thanks to you for being with us tonight. Thanks to Robert